नित्यानन्देश्वरसमारम्भां नित्यानन्देश्वरिमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. I welcome all the devotees, disciples, samajis, satsangis, srimahans, mahans, tanidars, kotaris, visitors, viewers, devotees, disciples sitting with us all over the world through Nithyananda TV, Sadhana TV, and through two-way video conferencing, having Nayana Diksha all over the world. The city is sitting with us through two-way video conferencing, having Nayana Diksha, Scottsdale, Arizona, Hyderabad, Guptakashi, Oklahoma, Somanatham, Toronto, Tirukkailayam, Los Angeles, Arunachalam, Seattle, Chidambaram, Houston, Kalahasti, Singapore, Singapuram, Ohio, Prayag, Hyderabad, Enriching Temple, Bidadi, Ohio, Shivananda, London, Kashi, Los Angeles, Hollywood, Oman, Sivagangai, Warrington, UK, Guadalupe, Rameshwaram, San Jose, Madurai, Columbus, Sri Lanka, Vancouver, Canada, Hong Kong, Sirgari, Dakota Dunes, Jorpati, Nepal, and some more cities joining. I welcome all of you with my love and respects. Today, Nithyananda Brahmotsavam, 4th day. All the Sabdamurtis are giving darshan today, the Tirukkailaya Darisanam, darshan of Kailasa, Ganesha, Kartikeya, Surya, and Swamiji's Murti, and Nithyanandeshwara, Nithyanandeshwari, Nithyananda, and Meenakshi, and Venkateshwara with Sri Devi and Bhudevi. All the Sabdamurtis with Anga Avarana Devatas giving Tirukkailaya Darisanam, the darshan as they are in the Kailasa. In Vedic tradition, 6 deities are worshipped as the direct representation of cosmos: Ganesha, Subramanya, Surya, Shiva, Devi, and Vishnu, and Guru, your own Guru. So these are the 7 major Sampradhayas in Vedic tradition. 6 Sampradhayas worshipping that 6 gods. And 7th Sampradaya worshipping your own Guru. This 6 Sampradayas worshipping six gods is Shanmatha. It is called Shanmatha. The Vedic tradition is the totality of this Shanmatha. All the six gods are worshipped as the representation of the Supreme Brahman, cosmos. See, like Mahadeva is worshipped as embodiment of all gods and goddesses. Ganesha is worshipped as the embodiment of all gods and goddesses. The Ganesha Purana, Vinayaka Purana declares it is Ganesha who created Brahma, Vishnu, Rudra. And he is a Brahmanda. His whole cosmos is in his belly. Same way Subramanya Purana declares him as the superior. And Devi Bhagavatam declares Devi as the superior. Vaishnava scriptures declare Vishnu as superior. Same way, Guru Gita declares Guru as the superior. And Surya Purana, there are descriptions about Surya, and some parts of the Brahmanda Purana describes Surya as the source of everything. Totally, these six gods and your own Guru, all the seven are worshipped as the superior representation or supreme representations of the cosmos. All the seven are worshipped as a Purna Brahman in Vedic tradition. If you are a follower of any one of these seven tradition, you belong to Vedic tradition, you are a Hindu. This wide variety provides choice. Please understand. As I said, the choice is not because of confusion, but because of intelligence. But because of possibilities. Looking at the possibilities. Let's enter into today's Satsang, Upanishads. Upanishad. Still, I feel I have not introduced 80% of what I wanted to say about Upanishads. Today I am going to look at Upanishads from various masters' views, Eastern and Western, even the modern day teachers, professors, translators, historians. They were all shocked to see Upanishads. Some accepted the greatness and praised. Some tried to distort so that the glory is reduced. Some try to say these are all written very recently, copying the ideas from Western spiritual books. Now, some try to say that. See, when something extraordinary, mind-blowing is in front of you, either mind surrenders, bows down to its glory, and enjoys its presence and dissolves into it, or tries to deny its existence to ascertain, tries to deny its existence to ascertain, to assert. So understand, Upanishads are too big. Just by reading and understanding, it refines the sacred understandings, sacred sentiments, sacredness of your existence. Please understand. There are some books which can refine your understanding. There are some books which can refine your sacred sentiments. But only Upanishads can refine your understanding, sentiments, and your sacred beingness. Beingness means experiencing liberation as your existence of the future, present, and past. Liberation as your future, present, and past. Liberation as your future, present, and past. Refining your being. Please understand. The understandings which becomes part of your being which stays in your being as cognition, which is a powerful existential and experiential truth. I think so many words I am putting it. I'll try to convey it in very simple words, straightforward words. Listen. See, for example, if you have a strong belief inside you, about you, that you are a blessed being, God is supporting you and He is constantly taking care of you, you can pray to Him and He supports you. That is one of the very fine, subtle, sacred experience you having about you. And same way, if you have that feeling connection, whenever I call upon my God or Guru, immediately He responds to me, He is available to me. If you have that as part of you, please listen. These all are not faith, no. Not belief, no. No. These are more solid, more real than the so-called reality you are perceiving around you. If you feel the moment you pray, you call your Ishta or Guru, Ishta Devata or Guru, immediately responds, is available to you, that is the most subtle, sacred sentiment. And ultimately, I know I am going to become enlightened and relax into the cosmos. No question of suffering in the birth and death cycle. Sometimes people get this very strongly into them. It is not faith, be very clear. Faith is, I am defining, faith is which comes up and goes down along with the sun-moon cycle. Anything comes up and down with the sun-moon cycle is faith. But there are some things in you, sun-moon cycle cannot change. See, in the morning you feel, yes, everything is great. And the night you feel, no. Then it is faith. Purnima, full moon time you feel everything goes well. Wow, life is great. Then during Amavasya you feel, no, I don't know what is happening. Then it is faith, which comes and goes with the sun-moon cycle is faith. But sometimes beyond this coming and going and faith, certain understandings becomes part of your bio-memory. It is just there forever. Through the thick and thin, those things only I am saying, subtle, sacred sentiments, understandings, and the truth of the being. Listen. Sacred sentiment, truth of the being, and the sacred understandings does not change based on the sun and moon coming and going. If you have the understanding intellectually, anyhow all this is going to dissolve into from where it came, that's all. Whether I had 2000 acres when it is all dissolving, or 1000 acres when it is all dissolving, or homeless when it is all going to dissolve, what matters? If this understanding does not change by the sun and the moon coming and going, it is called jnana, sacred knowledge. Same way, how much ever I have SDHD about me, self-doubt, self-hatred, self-denial about me, the source from which I happened cannot have denial towards me. So he is the source. Today or tomorrow, I have to dissolve in him only. He only has to protect me, dissolve myself into him. So he is the ultimate. If this understanding happens in you, if this feeling connection happens in you, which does not change by sun and the moon coming and going, I call this a sacred sentiment, bhakti. And being, whether I feel now bound or liberated, ultimately I can never be bound. Because I am the reflection of the cosmos, neither cosmos nor reflection can be bound. Not only you cannot bind the sun, even the sun's reflection in the water, can you bind it? In the mirror, can you bind it? You can bind the mirror, you can bind the water into the pot, but not the reflection. If you have this understanding in your very core being, which does not come and go with the sun and the moon, up and down, I call this Vijnana, cognition, sacred cognition, cosmic cognition. Some books can awaken jnana in you. Some books can awaken bhakti in you. But only Upanishads can awaken jnana, bhakti, vijnana, all the three in you. Only Upanishads are capable of all the three in you. Only Upanishads are capable of awakening all the three in you completely. As I said, it's a gift of Ganga Mata and Saraswati Mata. Between the Saraswati and Ganga, in that valley, the civilization happened. The civilization which does not need to wage wars, defend, does not have enmity or possessiveness, which never bothered about the outer world or its comforts. I don't want to say our ancestors are ignorant about the outer world. No, they did not bother. That great civilization which gave the tremendous peace naturally by fulfilling all the needs. In that space, Upanishads have happened. Upanishads have happened in that space. Understand the most important, ultimate wealth you can accumulate in your life. Important, ultimate wealth you can accumulate in your life is sacred knowledge, sacred sentiment, sacred cognition. Jnana, sacred knowledge, bhakti, sacred sentiment, vijnana, sacred cognition. Jnana, bhakti, vijnana. Understand the cognition you need to have to experience Upanishads is just openness, nothing else. The jnana, bhakti, vijnana, all the three can happen in you just by receiving it openly. That's all. That's all. That's all. With this, I move to the next segment of the morning satsang. I bless you all Let you all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Advaita, the eternal bliss, Nithyananda. Thank you. Be blissful.
Nithyananda Dhyanapitham, Nithyananda Nagar, off Mysore Road, Bidadi, Bengaluru. Phone 08027279999. www.nithyananda.org. www.youtube.com/Life Bliss Foundation.